Hello, my name is Helen Christian and I will be telling you about the course structure for the Biomedical Sciences degree in Oxford. If you'd like to read more in your own time and the content of this talk, you will find everything you need on the Biomedical Sciences degree website, which is shown at the top here of the page, www.medsci.ox.ac.uk, study BMS. This will be a really valuable resource for looking at frequently answered questions and application information. Biomedical sciences is an exciting and rapidly moving subject area, and it's highly relevant to major issues facing society today, not least the COVID-19 pandemic. The Biomedical Sciences degree is a 4-year master's programme, but students have the option to graduate after completing the 3rd year with a BA degree in either cell and systems biology or neuroscience, and which is determined by the option choices made during the course. The course is designed to help you understand and appreciate the integration of biological and molecular processes underlying modern biomedical science. The course is very interdisciplinary in nature, with a number of departments contributing teaching, including biochemistry, experimental psychology, pathology, pharmacology, and physiology, anatomy, and genetics. The course is designed so that students initially acquire an integrated understanding of biomedical science that allows them to shape and choose their subsequent studies towards the topics that interest them most. So this programme is deliberately broad and a flexible programme that ranges right through choices from genetics and cellular biology through to integrated systems, physiology, neuroscience and psychology. The practical laboratory work within the course is integral, it's very important, and you're required to complete practical elements in order to progress through the course. And as you get further through, there's increasing emphasis placed on scientific research. You have the opportunity to obtain first-hand experience of laboratory research. Students choose their own projects and areas for investigation within the university are very wide-ranging. And this focus on research allows you to understand the experimental basis for our current knowledge in biomedical sciences. The University of Oxford is an internationally recognised centre for biomedical research and teaching, and you will benefit from tuition from leading experts working in a variety of departments in their different areas of research. What can you do with a Master's in Biomedical Science or BA in Biomedical Science? Well, the skills from a Biomedical Sciences degree are in high demand and can be applied to a range of research-based future careers. Many graduates go on to further graduate study, such as a PhD. Others enter careers in the pharmaceutical and biotech industries. And also, some that use the Biomedical Sciences degree as a really good foundation to subsequently apply for graduate entry medicine. The university teaching for biomedical sciences takes place in a purpose-built teaching centre that contains lecture theatres and seminar rooms, the practical labs and the computer learning facilities for your course. There are also outstanding libraries across the university and colleges. This slide shows the course structure and the contents of Year 1, Year 2, Year 3 and Year 4. The broad first year will ensure that you receive a strong foundation in all aspects of biomedical sciences and training in relevant study skills. You will attend lectures, practical classes and tutorials that will introduce you to systems biology, so body, brain and behaviour, and more cellular aspects of biology, cells, molecules and genes. In addition to these core biomedical subjects, you will have classes in essential physical, chemical, mathematical and statistical studies to give you the confidence to work with primary literature in biomedical sciences later in the course. This also allows students that, irrespective of A-level choices and background in other educational qualifications, all receive a strong grounding in the basics. This is examined at the end of the first year in the prelims examination. The course would typically, in terms of your weekly timetable, would look like attending approximately 6 to 10 lectures, a mathematics or statistics class, and a 3-hour practical class each week. Now, on top of that, you'll prepare for and attend weekly tutorials, during which you will discuss through the topic that's being studied, experimental studies in that area, the significance and limitations of that subject, together with your tutors. And typically the group size for tutorials is small, between 2 and 4 students in each tutorial. The remaining time will be available for independent study. Entering the second year, this is when you start to tailor your studies to your own specific interests. So from the introduction that you've received to all of the topics in the first year, and together with briefings on the options available for study in the second year at the end of the first year, you choose how you would like to proceed. The course unit options in the second year for part 1 are listed here. You could see cover a very wide range of subjects, from immunology and microbiology through to developmental biology, many aspects of neuroscience and psychology, pharmacology, endocrinology and molecular biology and so on. So you choose 10 subjects that add up to 10 units to study during the first 2 terms of the second year. And this work is divided between around 5 lectures and 1 or 2 tutorials each week. And in addition, there will be practical classes which help to develop your practical lab skills. The final term of the second year is dedicated to the start of your short research projects, and this research work is carried on through the third year. So in the part 2A of the course, in the third year, this is when you progress to the third year advanced options teaching and complete a specialist review assessment. So this is where a research article is analysed in depth. The advanced options are offered by the faculties of physiological sciences and psychology. So teaching is shared with experimental psychology course students and medicine students. The choices made in the third year for those exiting, graduating after the third year, the choices you make for advanced options determines which BA degree is awarded. You select from the options and choose 2 options in which you attend lectures, tutorials and seminars in those offered in those subjects. Now, the course in the third year is intended to encourage both a more in-depth and focused study on individual topics, and also integrative thinking that seeks out connections between very different research disciplines that you might be learning from. So that integration is important for appreciating both an in-depth and a broad view of biomedical research. The choices for those that graduate with a BA neuroscience degree will be for choosing just from the neuroscience options, whereas the cell and molecular degree, any combination of options in it is available. In the fourth year, you will be working almost exclusively on an extended research project. So this is really a great deal of time dedicated to building your research experience, and in addition become fully embedded in the departmental research culture of the lab that you're carrying out your project in. Through attending original research seminars in your department and across the university, this will give you the opportunity to hear from world-class speakers, bolstering your understanding of experimental biomedical sciences that's current and relevant to today. By the end of year 4, students will build their skills in planning and executing experiments, analysing and interpreting experimental outcomes, and disseminating research findings clearly, both orally and in written assessments. And the work is assessed through the preparation of a thesis-style write-up from the extended research and oral presentation of the research, as well as completing a specialist current opinion style review article which allows you to research in depth an area of particular interest that you'd like to dedicate to over a longer period of time.